Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on where you are in this amazing world. My name is Donovan Jolly, and welcome everybody once again for another amazing video of DIY investing. Cardano has been one of my favorite altcoin picks over the last few months. We've actually been accumulating this one since the very end of 2018, and this one is actually leading the rest of the altcoin market. I've been so excited about this project because I've been a big Ethereum investor, and I've always viewed Cardano as a really good dark horse candidate to start performing well in the wake of all of this Ethereum craze. As you guys know, DeFi is popping off. There's a ton of projects being built on Ethereum. And in my opinion, Cardano is oftentimes slept on because Cardano already is what ETH 2.0 is supposed to become. This is why I've invested into Cardano. This is why I'm going to be making this video today, is to go in, show you guys all of the new updates that have happened inside of this market structure. We are about to break out and reverse a complete 2-year bear market downtrend. This is going to create a new bull run that's going to send the price of Cardano into new all-time highs, which is going to set us up for a huge profit potential. If you're new and just finding this channel, always remember to do me a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to this channel for more updates. Make sure that you guys click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos like the one provided for you here. And always remember, guys, we're getting so close to my goal of 10,000 members inside of the Discord, so make sure that you guys join. It's totally free for anybody that wants to. On the Discord server, if you guys would also like access to my exclusive content, like the video course and signals, make sure that you guys stay all the way to the end of this video, and I'm actually going to be teaching you guys how to sign up, the pros of doing so, and how we can actually get you going with both the video course and the signals today, so you guys can copy that long-term portfolio, so you guys can educate yourself on this awesome educational content I've provided for you guys. So make sure you guys stay to the end of this video, and I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes of a rundown that's going to explain all of the details on how to get started today. Make sure that you guys click in the description of this video. There you're going to find the invitation link to my Discord. Once you guys have access, shoot me a message or shoot any of the 6 moderators a message, and we'll be here to help you get started on the right track. Alright guys, we got a lot of really exciting charts today. Cardano is looking exceptional, and I'm so excited to be a long-term holder. So without further ado, let's jump right in the video today. Alrighty guys, so here we are taking a look at Cardano on the dollar. We're going to go through and analyze a couple key factors because Cardano is pumping really hard today. As you guys can tell, we have this big green candle that's actually breaking out of the cycle high. We had the previous resistance about right here, and we very convincingly broken outside of that. So this looks exceptional to me, guys. I am super excited with what we're seeing here because you guys already know I've been updating you guys with Cardano for a long time. We started buying Cardano and averaging into positions down here. We bought some down there. When it came back down and retested right here, we bought some more. And then I ended up going long right here, added to those longs right here, added to those longs again right here. And so we're very averaged into this. Not only do we have spot buys, we also have some margin trades with low leverage that's been opened here. So this is what I'm very confident about. To see it really outpacing the rest of the market makes me so confident that, you know, with this analysis, guys, you can find these coins and you can make a lot of money off of them, which is the most amazing part about all of this, is the fact that, you know, you can find good setups, you can trade these setups, and you never know which altcoin is actually going to start leading the market. And, you know, in this situation, it's actually Cardano, which is a little bit surprising for some. For me, I've always believed in Cardano, which is why I kind of labeled it as my dark horse candidate. I just think that it looks excellent. Now, if we come over here, you guys are going to see that this is really the bottom formation and the structure that we've been riding in. Now, I've been updating you guys with this consistently because we're at a very important part inside of this market structure. We're creating what is known as a double bottom formation. This is a double bottom reversal pattern, which basically means we've had this long bear market. This has been a 2-year bear market trend. And once these red lines on the upside, once this red line at 10 cents is broken, that means we're going to have a complete trend reversal of this one right here. And I'll actually share with you guys what a double bottom formation looks like. So this is actually a quick example of what a double bottom formation looks like. Basically, you get a low here, we impulse, we find the neckline or the resistance, we come back down to retest those lows again, we fail to break lower, and then we actually impulse and break out of the neckline. When we break the neckline, that shows the trend reversal. And this works in both double tops and double bottoms. Now, on the double bottom reversal itself, you're going to see a lot more accumulation that actually takes place here. And we can see that, guys. A double top would actually happen pretty quick because coming at the top of a bull market in crypto, you know, the market's impulsing so fast that when the bubble pops, the rug's been pulled and they all just kind of crash really quickly. It's like a house of cards. And so the double top on a bull market looks really quick and then it crashes like that. Whereas a double bottom reversal on the bearish side, or I should say a bullish double bottom reversal, is actually a lot longer. So this one's been accumulating sideways for a significant period of time. The low, our first low was met, and we're currently 565 days outside of our first low. We felt the break below. Technically, we did pierce below this, but we didn't stay, and we popped up really quickly, which means that there was a lot of strength. There was a lot of buy support, which is there's really no reason to be shaken out by that. I didn't sell any of my long-term positions, and because of that, I'm in a great deal of profit. Now, what we can see here, guys, is that this is our support level, obviously. This is our support level at about just under 2 cents, 2.8 cents, and then this is our resistance at about 10 cents, almost 11 cents. We need to clear out of this resistance at 11 cents before we can complete the double bottom reversal. Remember, we have to break this neckline right here, which in this case, the neckline is this red line at about 11 cents. If we can get a break, which we're very, very close to doing right now, if we can get a break above that, that's a complete trend reversal of this entire bear trend that we've been seeing. And on the upside, we're going to see something very, very parabolic, a very impulsive market at that, and we have a great deal of opportunity to be making profit off of this. Because really the way I look at this is it's going to look a lot like this. If we flip this, it's going to look a lot like this, guys. And I've been trying to tell you that, and a lot of people laughed at me for saying this, but this is the way a bull market works, guys. Once we get the trend reversal here, we'll come back down, retest the neckline, and then we're just going to go into price discovery. And that's really what I'm expecting, because there's actually a perfect example that we can go take a look at right now, and that is silver. If we go and take a look at the silver's future chart, you guys are going to be able to start to see the comparison that I've been personally trying to make and share with you guys for a long time, because all of these altcoins look exactly the same. This is the universal altcoin chart that we're looking at here. And we can see that this is the exact same chart as Cardano today. There's almost no difference here. We had the build-up phase, big blow off top, and then we start this long, slow, drawn-out correction. Silver did the exact same thing. And I've already gone through and labeled the fractal a million different times, so you guys know what I'm talking about. But this is just the same pattern. Big rounded bottom formation, right? And what's interesting is we did the exact same double bottom formation right here. So this would have been our support zone. We'll go label that green. And then this would have been our resistance zone right here. And we'll label that one red. Now, the way this works, we had a low here. We impulse, this is the neckline, this is the resistance. We drop back down, we retest those lows here. We don't break below, and then we break out. And so this move right here was the breakout of that double bottom formation. And look what happened. A complete trend reversal of this bearish trend. The exact same thing is happening today inside of Cardano. There's literally no difference here. And whoever tries to tell me there is obviously has zero idea what they're talking about, because this is the exact same chart here. And that's what's so exciting, guys. Anytime we can look at other indices like silver, which actually is an index, it's just, you know, precious metals. But if we can look at other markets and we can see the same patterns that have played out, this is the exact same thing that's going to play out again. And we have an amazing opportunity of making these profits here. Now, obviously, we've been buying this for quite some time. That's been our big thing. We've been buying since all the way down in here. So our profit returns are going to look a lot different than people that are maybe FOMOing in up here. You know, from right where we're at today, just to the all-time high, is still 13x. Where do you find a market that you can double your money 13 times over? It just doesn't happen. And that's why this is so amazing, guys, that we have this opportunity of making these profits. Look at all this volume that came in. We now have more buy volume than we saw any of the peak high volumes when Cardano was worth, you know, $1.31. It's currently worth 9 cents right now. How insane is that? That we're about to see a complete reversal of this trend. And this is honestly just the build-up phase. I mean, honestly, like, look at this. This is just build-up. This is just us gaining momentum, becoming more and more parabolic. We haven't even broke the cycle high yet. And honestly, guys, I don't see why everybody would flip so bearish. I saw a lot of people trying to short this pump, and they're all stopped out today. And it's funny how that works, guys. Everybody's so bearish. Everybody's so scared because of COVID. Everybody's so scared about this crazy bear market we experienced. And it's those people that are missing out on the greatest long-term investments that you're going to find. you know, not everybody is equipped to buy market bottoms like we are. Not everybody has the emotional maturity and intelligence like we do. And that's so funny to think about because there's so many old traders that have been here for 30 plus years and they still are missing out on these opportunities. It's almost like they never learned anything. And so, you know, people like us, and for me, I'm really young. I'm only 22 years old, and I know I have a lot of older people watching us. You know, it doesn't matter your age, but if you're watching this and you've been here long-term investing, dollar cost averaging, it's people like us that are going to be sitting here making all of those huge returns. It doesn't matter how good of a trader you are, how conservative you are, how many books you've written. At the end of the day, guys, we're here to make a lot of money, and I've gone 100% all in on these markets since prior to COVID. I held through the COVID panic, all in with every bit of my net worth, all of my money since 2016, all the time I've been in crypto. I am all in on these markets right now. And because of that, I am setting myself up for financial freedom and independence. And that's really the goal of this channel, is to be able to show you guys that it's possible, to show you guys all of the things I've been warning everybody about forever. Way back in here, I started telling you guys that we have the potential for a double bottom. And I said that if, you know, support fails, then obviously it invalidates, but support never fell. Even though we impulsed and we had COVID panic that took us right back down to that same support level, I remained bullish, and I told you guys that this is just a shakeout, and anybody that panic sold is going to seriously regret it. And then what happens? Well, the people that panic sold are seriously regretting it. And that's the thing, guys. It takes a special kind of person to be able to hold through the swings, to be able to accumulate during the chop when everything just goes up and down, up and down. We're here making life-changing amounts of money, and it's amazing that we have this opportunity in the first place. Now, quickly, before we wrap this video up, let's touch up on the Bitcoin pair, because the Bitcoin pair is arguably one of the most important pairs to talk about. We are actually leading the Bitcoin pairs as far as altcoins go. This one's really impulsing and leading Chainlink. It's leading a lot of the other big ones like Tezos. And so we're just watching to see where this resistance is going to be. For me, we've got a pretty solid resistance at about right here, pretty much where we're at. And so we've already faced this major resistance. We could start pulling back. For me, this looks a little similar, like we've already had 1, 3, and 5 impulse waves. And so this looks a little bit more like just your typical 1, 3, potentially we pull back a little bit, and then we get one more final 5-wave impulse. Either way, I still expect us to go a little bit higher. I think that we could get a big extension that takes us upwards of, you know, this level here, which I'm on the Bitcoin pair, and for whatever reason, the Charts.CoinTrader Pro charts, the prices are never actually accurate. This says 172,000 sats, but I almost think it's closer to 17,000. So you guys are just going to have to check back to these levels on a TradingView chart so that you guys can actually make sure. But nonetheless, this is what I'm going to be watching out for. I think that this is just an early trend. And with us starting this new bull trend, it's really important to talk about the Bitcoin dominance, because it's really the Bitcoin dominance that's going to tell the brightest story for the rest of the altcoins, because it's this chart that really dictates everything. Right now, we can see that we've had this bear market downtrend since 2013. Ever since altcoins have been around, they've been correcting and they've been going lower. And so this is really important to understand that, you know, ever since altcoins have been around, Bitcoin dominance has been dropping. This is a confirmed downtrend. And then 2017 rolls around here. We see this sharp crash in Bitcoin dominance. This was alt season in 2017 when all of the altcoins went crazy. And so it's really important that we're paying attention for this and we're watching all of this stuff, because right now Bitcoin dominance is about to fall off a cliff. And we can see that right here. We can see this major uptrend that has been forming for a significant period of time. This is what I've been updating you guys with, because it's so important that we're not forgetting this. A lot of people have kind of made fun of these charts, saying, well, this chart doesn't even matter, to be honest, when in actuality your altcoin investments hinge upon this chart for the most part. Not all of them, but the vast majority. Binance and Chainlink are really the only two that have continued to perform well, even with Bitcoin dominance going up. Now, it doesn't take a genius to see what's happening. This is an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. We even bounced here. This is a rejection wick right there. And what happens? We're now selling below that trend line. We're selling through that. This is a very bearish setup, and we're going to drop significantly. We're going to drop to at least 58% dominance. So it's going to end up looking something like this. Something along the lines of that. And obviously it can vary. I'm not trying to predict the market dominance, you know, like 2 years into the future, because I'm not doing that. But what I'm sharing with you guys is the fact that we're going to have a sharp decline. And in fact, I would believe it's sharper than that. I think that it's more likely we're going to drop quickly to about 55% dominance. Might get a short-term bounce, and then we're just going to continue on in this downtrend, because that's the thing, guys. This is a confirmed downtrend. This is an ugly rejection. We're now selling through that trend line, and this is going to create a huge explosion inside of these cryptos, specifically the altcoins. And that's why I'm actually expecting that we're going to see a lot more upside inside of these Bitcoin pairs before everything's all said and done. We could see a little pullback inside of Cardano, but nonetheless, I'm still expecting it to be a pretty big impulse that we're going to see here. And this is really what's going to take us into this next paradigm of this market, right? And then we might see something along the lines of that. That's really what I'm going to be watching out for throughout the markets. Cardano's been a big leader. It's performing exceptionally well. It's outperforming Bitcoin. It's outperforming the rest of the market. We're getting so close to the cycle high here at about 11 cents. Once we break out of that, it's a confirmed trend reversal of this entire bear trend. Pay attention, guys, because this is what I've been warning everybody about for over a year's period of time now. Been very adamant about sticking to my trading plan, sticking to dollar cost averaging, because I genuinely believe that these altcoins were going to pump again. A lot of people made fun of me saying, well, all the markets are just going down. What do you have saying that they're ever going to go up again? Why would you invest into that? You're just losing money. You know, all of these people that say this crap, it's just them talking about things that they don't understand. But at the end of the day, we understand a lot more than other people will like to believe. Because of that, we're the people here that are making ridiculous amounts of money. And this is just getting started, guys. We haven't even broken and made a higher high yet. This is just the very beginning of all of this. And that's what I've been so adamant about telling you guys. That's why I accumulated so many margin longs down here, is because I foresaw this all happening. And when these things really start to impulse, they defy resistance levels, they defy indicators, they defy any sort of technical analysis that you think you can use, fundamentals, everything's out the window because it's just euphoria. And that's the thing that people are going to miss out on. They're going to see these coins start to pump up a little bit, they're going to take all of their profits, and then they're going to watch something like this happen. And then they're going to feel completely stupid for doing that. Not me, I've experienced it, I've made that mistake too many times in the past. I'm not going to be the same person making those same mistakes. I learned from my mistakes, thank God. And I'm here to show you guys that we have an amazing opportunity, that you guys don't have to make those same mistakes. Just stick to the long-term prospect, because that's literally all that matters. Too many people are trying to overtrade right now. I've talked to a number of different people within the last couple weeks that are overtrading, that are making irrational trading decisions, when all you have to do is just hold. If you would have just been buying in these dips and just holding, you'd now be in a lot more profit than I guarantee you're making trying to short-term trade every little swing. That's just the truth. Hope this video found value inside of your guys' hearts, because I really want us all to be here making profits together. I'm already making these profits. I want you guys to be able to do the same. And so that's why I make these videos, to help educate and to inspire, which is why I want to actually take a couple minutes to talk about the course and signals for people that want to sign up. You know, when it comes to getting into these markets, if you want to learn how to do this and be profitable, it really comes down to how much are you willing to invest into yourself, because either A, you're going to lose a lot of money trying to figure it out on your own from the market, or B, you're going to invest into courses, other educational content that's going to teach you this stuff, which is really why I made the video course. The video course is 20 educational videos. I'm also going to be adding more down the line so that we can fully get in depth with how to actually do all of my trading plans, risk management, Fibonacci, other sorts of things with technical analysis, to just give you guys a full understanding of how I actually make my trades, how I do all of this every single day. So it's a really good opportunity for you guys that maybe want to learn how to do this by yourself, to actually jump inside of these markets with some quality content, because this video course is everything I wish I had when I got into the market, and I'm going to be adding a lot more stuff, and so it's only going to continue to add value for you guys over the course of this cycle. Now, for the people that would rather just copy my portfolio, I dedicate 80% of my portfolio for long-term holds. Super easy to follow. All you guys are going to do is join. I'll be able to immediately send you guys, and so you guys can copy my long-term portfolio. You guys can shoot a copy it if you want to. If not, you know, whatever. But then I keep an additional 20% for short-term trading as well. That's where we nailed Zilliqa, that's where we nailed Theta, that's where we nailed, you know, Solana was another one over the last couple days. There's been so many good calls that we've had in there, just popping hundreds of percents, which is why it's really important that you guys copy these. You would have known exactly our trading plan with Cardano. You would have been here since 2018, technically, accumulating this with us. And, you know, you wouldn't be making all of these mistakes like everybody else seems to do when you're new and trying to figure out how to do this. So if this is interesting to you guys, all you got to do is click in the description of this video. There you're going to find the invitation link to my Discord. Once you guys have access, just shoot me a message or shoot any of the 6 moderators a message, and we'll be here to help you get started on, you know, how to sign up for the course, how to actually go about doing all of that stuff so that you guys can actually be profiting with me today and every other day from here on out. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for the support. Thank you all for the unconditional love. Thank you for buying Cardano if you did, because you know what, we're making a lot of profits and it's really fun to have you guys as part of the team. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and with all that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. As always, peace out.